Hey, so we're at Tekko 2025. Riz is with me. What do you expect?
A lot of things I've never expected before.
I've never been here. I've heard great things. We're on a panel today, Steel City Slam Fest, and I'm excited. Probably going to see a lot of anime that I don't know, and I love to learn about it. And Riz is already shaking his head behind the camera. So let's go find out what Tekko's all about. Explore Japan one snack at a time. This is the first thing that caught Riz's attention was the food items. Tell me about the ribbon culture here at Tekko.
So back in, I think it's like a few years ago, they was doing like this little thing called the ribbon game. A lot of folks have been like collecting these ribbons, you know, doing certain things for the ribbons and everything. And ever since then, it's just caught fire, and then boom, we're at the ribbon game at this point.
I saw a guy, he had a stand that like coming from his back that was like this high, and he had ribbons coming all the way down on both sides.
Yeah, so
yeah.
These are like diehard advocates ribbon.
And there's your friend from before that we saw that had just, they were everywhere.
Yeah, she goes crazy.
Are those from this year?
Yeah, those are from this year.
That was like 3 hours into the event.
Yes, yes, because like what they do is they usually do certain achievements.
Okay.
Like for example, they could buy something from a dealer's room and then turn around and get a ribbon, or you got to do a certain condition. Like this, for example, I met the Tekko founder.
Okay.
Like, she's the original founder, and she gave me a ribbon because, we met her and everything. So, doing certain things, you could trade them, you could do everything. It's like catching Pokemon shots.
Yeah, obviously, you're doing this, these are for the panel that we're doing.
Exactly, yes.
And then, like, I could have, like, Mayhem show ones, and people say, hey, I know you're from such and such, here you go.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
Yes.
I'm starting to get this.
Yeah, so that's all that matters. Like, but the ribbon game has been catching fire a lot every year.
Yeah.
We've seen long ones, we've seen tiny ones.
Oh, really?
We've seen things like ribbons like literally come from the railing, like.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a phenomenal culture.
It's the ultimate collector's game, it seems.
Yes, you should have seen mine a couple years. It looked like a wrestling belt.
That's great. Well, I gotta say thank you so much. I saw the picture in the Facebook earlier this week, and they're more beautiful in person. That is awesome. Look at that. Look at those guys.
Maybe we get more up in there, like for shows and stuff. So
absolutely, you got my brain rolling on some of this stuff.
Yes.
So thank you so much. Looking forward to this panel.
Yes.
And we're gonna have some fun with them being young. So the exciting thing when I'm at Tekko is when I find something that I actually know, like Android 21 from Dragon Ball Z, which I still had to have Riz point out to me, which is this sweet car behind me. Played this game. I know this. Took me a minute, right? So I'm in a haze of amazing anime, and of course the first place I find something really, really cool in my wheelhouse is the car show.
I just put yellow duct tape around wrestling boots from Amazon.
And you're not a wrestler or anything, right?
Well, not a professional wrestler, but I did wrestle in college, actually. Like, actual like, collegiate wrestler. So
excellent.
I did do that. It's a cat. It's also very long. Long cats. I don't know what this game is. There's a floor, and there's dancing. I'm gonna figure it out. That's easy. As the phone goes. All right, we're here at Tekko, and I have the, I guess it's a Tekko beer. It's a
Moroccan mint green tea infused Kolsch.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. I feel like you know more things going on here than I feel like I do. So we're gonna give the taste test here a nice. Listen, I'm a sucker for event beers at this point, as long as they're not an IPA. So, because that's gonna get me in trouble. That is smooth. That is smooth. That is okay. I've never had a green tea infused alcohol of some sort. So who is this from? Who did this? Who is responsible for this? Allegheny City Brewing. Oh, okay, good to know. Maybe smoother than the Enjoy Wrestling beer.
Getting more of this, right? Let me know, mate.
So it's a Bowden tube connected to the pipe back here with glycerin in it. And then I have like a little key fob that'll turn it on and off so I don't get in trouble for smoking props in Artist Alley.
Okay, not a vape pen.
Not a vape pen.
All right, excellent.
I am cosplaying Anastasia Nervox. She is my OC. She does not have a media she's from. This is my first time working with foam. I don't do foam very much. I've avoided it because I am afraid of foam, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I messed up on the map formulas and had to like wing it, but it's all right. Yeah, so it's EVA foam, and there's like 4 layers of plastic dip on it, and it's just on the Lycra glove I made. I definitely think I've only worked with like the low density foam before in the past from Michaels, and this is high density. I'm never using low density again. Never again. No, big mistake.
It took me about a year to make it with foam and latex and paint and, sweat and grit. A lot of determination.
All right, so I just made it out of 3D, I 3D printed it, and sanded, primed it, painted it, filled in the gaps, and came out like this.
Like my 4th one, so it actually took me like about a month to get this one done, and a lot of that was just waiting on time to do it. But the base down there has all the guts in it, and then when I make a new robot, I just build like up off of that. So the motors are actually from a hoverboard, the speed controllers are from an electric skateboard, and the hand controller is from a drone. So I had to make all that make sense together to make it move, but other than that, it's basic, just RC stuff. Like when you plug a servo into a receiver and then hook it into a switch, it makes that motion. I just made that motion do something else. So same with the neck. It's just like a simple pan tilt kind of servo setup, but I just made it so that it makes a head move. And then same with the eyes as well. I got sad mode, angry mode, mellow mode. So I can kind of do like a angry kind of thing, or like a. But that was actually the point of this whole robot, was to make something that could be more like emotive, something that could actually show more emotions. My previous ones were very just drive around and look cool. This one actually can kind of somewhat communicate with people. It was only because like I never went to school for none of this. I learned all this on YouTube, and nobody had documented what I had done before. Like it's not that it hasn't been done. It's just that nobody had been like, hey, here's my video on how I did it. So I had to take like one person that did this project that kind of used a little bit of what I need to do, and this person that did this project that did another little bit of what I need to do, and make all that make sense together, which wasn't too difficult, but just being able to stumble upon that information was probably the hardest part. So, but like everything else is just kind of like independent, like the lights and everything, they run off of separate Arduinos, and I have 4 different sets of LED strips running 4 different codes that I can change for like the season or the event. So like 4th of July was just a couple weeks ago. I had them red, white, and blue, different things like that. So, and then I can reprogram the voice. So
hi, I am Candy DeVito, artificial human interface.
And then on a separate channel,
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, no, Will Robinson. And once I get the new receiver, I'll actually have two more channels that I can do that with as well. So yeah, I collect stickers on all the events that I go to. So like this was all the stuff from Anthrocon. These are the ones from Art All Night. Recently went to Pittsburgh. And then these are the ones from this event so far.
My name is Maxi Rainbow, and I am cosplaying as Bon Clay from One Piece. Yeah, I made the entire cosplay myself. I made the swans out of duct tape and tinfoil as the base for the swan heads. And then I used real like duck feathers for the wings, and it's just cardboard underneath. So it's just a lot of hot glue, cardboard, duct tape, and tinfoil to make those. And then it's attached to my hips, to my waist, with a PVC pipe because of the big coat. I didn't want straps over my shoulders, so it's actually supported at my waist, and it comes in and out really easily for me to get into a car, sit down, stuff like that. So the dress is a fully steel-boned corset. It's like inspired by those 16th, 17th century stays with the little twists, and then it has his swan pattern on here that I kind of applique on. This was my first time making this specific style of corset, but this also works with the back piece because it goes through the laces in the back. And then this is a skirt. It's just a bubble skirt basically that I sewed 2 different shades together to make the stripes. I kind of wanted to do like his look but dragified, amplified. So that's why we went with that.
So I am doing Thomas Andrews from the Titanic 97 movie.
I am a deodorant man. I give people deodorant. Make sure you wear deodorant and take showers because nobody likes being next to stinky people, especially at conventions.
I am my own custom Mandalorian. Just as you'll see through convention, like you'll see regular Mandalorians, people who make their very own custom Mandalorian sets. I base mine basically as if my Mandalorian was living on Kashyyyk. But also, I base a lot of it on, as I'm of like Seminole Native American descent, so there's a lot of Native American stuff in mine, like the bow and arrow, the bows, tomahawk, knives, blades, and all that. But also, because I am a Florida State Seminole fan, so you will see the red and gold and all that. But it's a mixture of my love of this team and the love of my culture, and my love of Star Wars. And pretty much, I'm pretty sure everyone who has an OC has their own story, which will contribute to like a lot of the way they look. So yeah, no one wants to hear an OC story. So yeah, this is my entire look.
Hello, I'm at the Tekko 2025, and today I dress as a Japanese Lolita fashion, which is I think it's original start getting popular around 1990s in Japan, but now like it's a worldwide famous fashion style. And this specific thing that I'm dressing right now is Gothic Lolita fashion, and I got both the top and the bottom from China. It's a Chinese brand. I really enjoy dress this kind of dress. It really let me feels like I'm feeling like myself. And I love attending a convention places like this because I can just dress whatever I want and without people worry about people judging me. I hope you enjoy your time here as well. Thank you so much.
I'm Panty.
And I'm Stocking.
We're from Panty and Stocking.
And we're the Cop Fits, which is in this random episode, but we were just really obsessed with it. We've done their normal, we've done their angel, so we wanted to try something new this year, and we're just really excited.
And our wigs were made by our best friend Kate. They have an Instagram, kate.nooms.art, N-U-M-S. Check them out.
They're really cool.
They're really cool. They made like 8 wigs this weekend. I'm so excited. I love plugging them.
Yeah.
I'm Noah. I'm dressed as Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. So all of this is basically handmade. I spent so much time making all of these scales, and most of it is like thrifted and put together, spliced together, and I really like how it turned out. The armor is all EVA foam and all stitched and glued together.
Hi, my name's Molly. I'm just as Astrid from How to Train Your Dragon 2. This is all completely handmade. It's my very first cosplay. And a lot of it, I'm going to be totally honest, is being held up with staples, like actual like paper staples, but and super glue. But most of this is air dry foam. This is 2 pounds. it is PVC pipe and EVA foam. So it's really, really easy to hold. But the first skirt, I had to learn how to sew. And same with the boots. They're falling apart a little bit, but what can you do? And everything else was thrifted for under, I was very proud because it was under $100.